welcome to Sada Learning Hub. You're with me, Sadashiv Rao. In this video, I am going to discuss about Kubernetes engine. If you see in my previous video, I discussed about what exactly the Kubernetes. Now, in this video, I am going to discuss about Kubernetes engine. Before moving to the video, please subscribe my channel Sada Learning Hub and click on the bell button to get the latest updates. What exactly the Kubernetes engine, what it is going to do? Kubernetes engines manages and run the containers. Kubernetes engine manages and run the containers. Fully managed clusters management and orchestration systems for running containers based on Kubernetes uses compute engine instances and resources. Use a declarative syntaxes to manage the applications means declarative desired applications configurations Kubernetes engine implements and manage. These are the two different points means fully managed and uses a declarative syntaxes. The Kubernetes engine manages and the runs containers. Kubernetes engine is a Kubernetes as a service. You can run the Kubernetes elsewhere too, both on your own premises and in other providers' clouds. But the Kubernetes engine is a scalable managed offering that runs on the Google's infrastructure. You can direct the creation of a cluster and Kubernetes engine schedule your containers into the clusters and manages them automatically based on requirements you define. Right? Kubernetes engine is a Kubernetes as a service. You can run the Kubernetes elsewhere too, both on your own premises and in other providers' clouds. But the Kubernetes engine is a scalable managed offering that runs in the Google's infrastructure. You direct that creation of the cluster and Kubernetes schedules your container into the cluster and manage the automatically based on requirements you define. Because of that reason, Kubernetes engine manages and runs the containers. Why use Kubernetes engine? Why we need to use the Kubernetes engine? Decouples the operational development concerns. The Kubernetes engine decouples the operational development concerns, manages and maintains logging, health management, and monitoring. It is going to provide all these things and easily update the Kubernetes versions as they are released. It is very easy to mention. These are the three different Kubernetes engine. These are three different why use the Kubernetes engine. One is decoupled operational development concerns. The second one is manage and maintains. And third one is easy update the Kubernetes versions and they released as they released. And coming to the next topic, Kubernetes engine compulsory. Kubernetes engine complementary service. See, it's a complementary service. Container Builder lets you create a Docker container image from your application source code located in the cloud storage. Container images created by the container builders are automatically stored in your container registry. You can deploy the container image you can create on Kubernetes engine, compute engine, app engine flexible environments, or other services where you can run the applications from the Docker containers. Container regularly provides the private Docker image storage on Google Cloud Platform Although Docker provides a central registry to store the public images, you can you might not want to use the images to be accessible to the world. In in this case, you must use a private registry. Container registry runs on the Google Cloud platform so it can be relied upon the consistency, uptime, and security. The registry can be accessed through an HTTPS endpoint, so you can pull the images from any machine, whether it's compute engine instance or your own hardware. Container registry only changes for the cloud storage and network egress consumed by our Docker image. If you see here, the Google Cloud Container Builder creates a Docker container image from app code in the Google Cloud Storage, and Google Container Registry Docker image stored that a private to your GCP projects. That is about the Kubernetes engine complementary service. That's about this video, guys, about Kubernetes engine. Next video, I'm going to discuss about how to create the container, how to create the Kubernetes, and how to create the Kubernetes engine, and how to deploy our application into container, and how to put the container into Kubernetes. And all those things I'm going to show you the practically how it is, how to do in the GCP. In the next video, I'm going to show on all these things. That's about this video, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please click on like button and share with your friends. Thank you for watching.
Thank you so much watching this video. Hope this lesson helpful to you. Keep watching our lessons. Keep writing to us. Do not forget subscribe our channel SADA Learning Hub because we have many sessions that would help you to develop our skills, and I will be back soon. Till then, you take care. Bye bye.